I broke the only rule I have for my photography, and I paid for it. You see, the very first thing I do every morning is look out the window to check the conditions, and to my surprise, this morning was beautifully foggy. So I grabbed my camera and headed out for some photography. I drove around town and in the country hoping to find something new in a place that I've photographed for years now. The first scene that caught my attention was a lone cow in a field with the morning sun struggling to break through the fog. It was the perfect shot to start the morning. I turned on the camera and it doesn't turn on. I rushed back to the car hoping it was just a dead battery and not something worse. Thankfully that was all it was. But by the time I returned to the field, the cow had moved. It was farther away now, with its back turned to me. The image was gone. And by now the shot is gone. The image is gone. An hour later, I reached a location that I knew had great potential in those conditions for some good aerial photography. Bringing the drone was definitely a smart choice, I thought to myself. I pulled it out of the bag and I forgot to charge the batteries after the last outing. They are dead. 2 of them were dead, and the third had less than 50%. Well, I'm gonna fly it anyway and see what I can get, but I'm not gonna have much time. It was very disappointing because there was a beautiful ridge in the distance with some trees peeking out the dense fog in a sea of clouds. I tried but failed. That ridge was just slightly out of reach for a half-depleted battery. I couldn't get close enough. I had to land with not much battery left in the tank. Another image gone. Almost dead. I still managed to make a few photographs here and there. It was overall a very good morning, but missing those 2 shots, those 2 pictures, still stings a little bit. Especially because this shouldn't happen. This would not have happened if I didn't break my rule. There's a French term used in restaurants, I think it's pronounced mise en place, which means putting in place. It's all about preparation. Professional chefs don't have all the ingredients and tools in drawers or cabinets while they are cooking, and for sure they don't have empty containers. This is a concept that I try to apply to my own photography, because being ready when the conditions happen is the difference between getting the shot or missing it. Like what happened to me this morning proves. A good day of photography begins the night before. It's like a kid getting the backpack ready for school the next day so they don't have to rush in the morning. It's the same with us photographers, because when we have to scramble trying to get everything that we need, well, that leads to mistakes and missed opportunities. This is why I have and follow a few rules when it comes to my camera gear. I've already talked about the main one in a different video like here, but long story short, everything I own has to fit in my camera bag, because that way when I grab it, I know I have everything with me, because there is nothing else. I keep my gear, all my cameras, lenses, filters, batteries, memory cards, everything in my bag, so everything is ready to go at all times. I don't leave them on shelves or drawers or anything like that. Of course, I don't always carry every piece of gear that I have with me when I go out on a simple walk to take some photos. That's why I have a separate sling bag where I keep just one camera with 1 or 2 lenses. But I know where everything is, and it's very easy to move stuff around. The batteries are always in the same spot, and I charge them as soon as I get home from a photography outing. I load the photos onto the computer as soon as possible, and I try to clear my memory cards, or at least make sure that I have enough space. And just in case, I keep spare memory cards everywhere, in all my bags, even in my wallet and the glove compartment in the car. These are very simple rules that have saved me countless time, because I'm not a very organized person, so I need those guardrails to keep me from making the same mistakes over and over. But then there was this morning. The problem was that I went on an outing a couple of days ago, and then I had to rush to meet some people, so when I got home I just threw my bags on the ground. I have several batteries for my cameras and several memory cards, as I said, so I thought everything was going to be fine, but I totally forgot to charge the drone's batteries. And I didn't realize there was a dead battery in my camera. So I broke my own rule, the most sacred one, that is to always be ready, because you never know when the magic is going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen again, or at least not too often. What about you? Do you have your own rules? Do you like to always be ready, have your camera bag ready, or do you just grab whatever you need as you go? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope this little video was useful. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.